and Real Madrid. Which team has never been relegated from La Liga? Atletico Español, Real Sociedad, or Valencia? Which team, apart from the big two, has never been relegated? Alright. Okay, good. So that's round.
You said
number 8. Question 3. So question 2 is what 3 sides in 82. Question 3, 3 sides in 2009. Best ever World Cup placing was 3rd in France, 98. Largely thanks to this man's double scored against France, and then Lilian Thuram scored his only 2 in
Tell us a little bit about Playmaker Sports and the idea that was behind setting up the shop.
Yeah, we've been thinking a long time about the future in Ivan Veselic and what we're going to do after football. So we really like the idea of giving kids specialist sporting equipment and to open up a shop. It's an ideal place for us, just around the corner from where we live. And to help out kids getting some quality equipment and footwear and apparel for their sports they want to play, it's ideal for us.
Cool. So it's a project that yourself and Marissa both worked on, and obviously you've got a young family of your own.
Yeah, we've both worked on it and thought about it, and obviously experienced it with the kids. You know, they need to have good footwear and that, so it's something that's sort of been born in the last few months, and you know, it's come through now and just opened a couple of weeks ago, so it's been exciting.
Now, I spoke to your mother actually a couple of weeks ago about the shop, and how much of an input has she had in setting up the shop, or has she left you and Marissa to work?
Mum and Dad have been ideal for babysitting when we needed the time, so apart from that it's been you know, more me and Marissa, but you know, the family has had a lot of input, but it's more helping out with babysitting, I think.
Cool. Now let's turn our thoughts toward the FIFA Club World Cup, which is just around the corner. Last year, the match against Kashiwa Reysol, the team played exceptionally well but just fell short. What are your views of this campaign?
Yeah, look, last year was very good result, good performance for us, sorry, a very good performance from us, but unfortunately, you know, for 5 minutes they scored 2 goals, so this year we've worked really hard on getting up to peak again for this game coming up, and the boys have adapted well. We've had a few new players in the team and a few younger guys, which is exciting, and sort of freshening up the squad a bit. So once again, it's going to be very difficult over there. You know, we're an amateur side. We try to train an extra night a week to get up to the peak of professional, but I think it's going to be very difficult when we hit the ground running.
Now let's talk about the form of Auckland City at the moment. We're unbeaten, 2 wins, 1 draw. But this unbeaten run in the regular season stretches back almost 2 years. What are your views of how the team is playing at the moment?
Yeah, I think we're playing very well. We're creating a lot of chances. We're playing some good football. But, you know, the results are very good at the moment. And as you said, we've been unbeaten for nearly a season and a bit. So it's very positive. We have that mentality when we go out to the field that we need to win every game, which is great. And the pressure's always on us to do that for a big club. You know, so far the players have responded well to that, and hopefully we can continue that in the Club World Champs.
Now, you left the ranks of professional football at a club level some years ago, but you've maintained an incredibly high standard for yourself, and the caps just keep on coming. How much does it mean to you to pull on an All Whites jersey?
Yeah, it's a great honour. It's always been a great honour for me, and coming back from Europe, I thought the time was up, but obviously it's continued now with, you know, the history of the World Cup, and that's been outstanding. So it's always great to be selected and to wear the white jersey. So it's an honour for me and for my family when I run out there.
Now, if we take a look at the Club World Cup again, for the first time, FIFA's implementing goal line technology. What's your opinion of that new feature?
Yeah, I think it's quite a good feature to have. I mean, obviously we see the chances going missing or the goals going in and not in a lot of the big tournaments. So I guess it'll just give that definite edge to the goals and make it a little bit easier for the referees and the linesmen to get it right. I mean, all the help they can get is better for the result in the end.
Let's cast our mind back to Kashiwa Raysol in the second half. You had a header that perhaps might have been given.
That's right, yeah, it could have been given. So it was very close and I think it was over the line. But yeah, I mean, it's technology that a lot of sports are bringing in, different aspects of their games. So I think football can adjust a little bit to that as well.
In terms of the ASB Premiership, over your time playing in it over the last 3 or 4 seasons, do you sense that there's been an improvement in the quality and the standard of the teams overall?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's improved. I think last year we saw with the playoffs going in towards the playoffs, the top 4 teams were sort of more or less just 4 teams, and apart from the other 4. But now we can see that results from other teams in the league. I mean the quality is changing, the strength is getting bigger. So that's beneficial for the league and for the players. It obviously shows that all the teams are strengthening up and having more focused campaigns this year.
Taking a look at the other clubs that are participating in the FIFA Club World Cup, who would be your picks to go all the way to the final?
Tough, eh? I mean, you got to look at the big 2, Corinthians and Chelsea again. They come in the semi-finals and they're probably going to go through to the finals. So it'll be great to get the chance to see them play and maybe to play against them. But I think those 2 will hit the final.
2009 was a very special team for Auckland City, managing to win 2 games at that tournament. Can you see that as a possibility for this year's edition of Auckland Cities?
It's very hard to judge the teams with the different years. I mean, we had an outstanding team in 2009 and some great results. This year we've started very well and the team is strengthened again, so it's very hard to compare them, but the possibility is always there and players are playing really well and playing some good football. And the important thing is that we can start this game quite well and just move into it. We have a very good friendly, building up to that game. So it's all about just that build up and how we can get the night right on the day.